Today we are in the big city of Antalya, and this is gonna be our last stop on the Mediterranean coast of Turkey. And right now we're in the old town, so this is where we're staying in the historic centre. Gonna go on a bit of a walk around here. So just walking around, you'll already see loads of historic monuments and buildings, just like this one right here. Was open yesterday, right now it's closed. So this was built in 1250, the Madrash it's called, and this is from the Seljuk period. I haven't heard of that before. You can see there's some like geometrical patterns here. Maybe it was painted back then. So from what we've seen so far, the old town has been pretty much converted into one big market. So pretty much everything is stores now. Hello. Pretty much everything is stores, obviously hotels. The place that we're staying has been converted into a hotel. Rugs, rugs, rugs. So in here you're gonna get a bit of a mix of different buildings. There's Ottoman era mansions like this one, falling to pieces, that building. But then you're also gonna get monuments and buildings from the Roman times, the Byzantine times, and the Greek times. So even right now you can already see a mix of like the old rocks. That's a cool one. Like white painted at the top. Coming to some back alley now. This looks like a spot where tourists don't really walk. It's a ghost town, isn't it, today?
Yeah, one because it's very hot, and also because it's a Sunday, so I don't know, maybe the families are on the beach. Maybe that's where we're supposed to be at right now.
Yeah.
It's so hot. But we're going later on.
So today it's gonna be 38 degrees Celsius. In about 2 or 3 hours it's gonna hit 38 degrees Celsius, so there's no chance that we're gonna be walking around here at that time. And there's zero wind today. Online it shows like 2 kilometer winds, which is basically nothing. Wow, look at that tower there. Ah, that's the famous mosque. There's an old famous mosque here from the 13th century. So from many areas of the city you see this minaret here, the tower. And now we're in the old marina. So since the historic times, when the city was founded, this has been used. Here you can see even better now the fortified walls up there. And below it's just restaurants and shops, the usual. Yeah, there must be some major boat tours going from here, because look at these boats. That's like one of those 200 people boats, the pirate ships. We've come on top of this wall barrier now, and this is where you get the best views here of the marina. It really is a nice marina area here. Beautiful. And then on this side there's kind of like a beach area. Well, there's not much of a beach. They put these like decks there for people to lie on. I didn't even know this was here at all. So even in the old town there is swimming spots to cool down. Kind of tempted actually. Wow, the mountains look amazing, don't they, Carol?
Yeah.
We drove through all those, didn't we?
Uh-huh.
We came from that direction.
Yeah, it was beautiful seeing them. It's very high. Some of them are very high.
Yeah, this area of Antalya, I don't see any mountains or anything here. It's one of the first areas on the coast that we haven't seen that many mountains. But yeah, back there, that looks incredible. So the good thing here is that there is an elevator to go all the way back to the top, which we definitely need right now. There's a queue. Nobody wants to walk up.
Not in this heat.
No. Man, so that elevator was an oven It is for free though, you don't have to pay. Carol thought we'd have to pay. Nothing comes for free, right, Carol?
No.
Except for that elevator. I still get some nice views though. Nice views everywhere here, it seems. Got loads of restaurants here we can get good views too. I think on both sides you get restaurants everywhere. Yeah, on this side over here. It's really good how preserved the walls are though, isn't it?
Yeah, because it goes from here and until all the way down there.
Yeah, it's like complete pretty much.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
Yeah, got loads of little planes flying around here. I guess you can do that. Fly around in the little planes. So once you leave the elevator, you're no longer in the old town anymore. So this is the modern part of Antalya. Really looks like a well-developed, pretty much brand new city. I mean, everything looks like it was probably built in the last 20 years from what we've seen. And we're just gonna check out a few more places and then, yeah, I think we've got to get out of here, right, in this heat.
Yeah, it's very hot today.
Yeah, 38 degrees is approaching us. Cool thing about Turkey is you always have these water places. It's probably boiling though, isn't it?
No.
No?
No, no.
Oh, that's nice.
Very good, yeah.
From 1960. Still here. And this right here is a statue of the founder of Antalya. So that is Attalus II. He was the founder, Greek founder during the Hellenistic period. 200 BC. So it says here that the city was named after him as Antalya, not Antalya. He ruled for 21 years and died in 138 BC at the age of 82. So this is going to be our final stop near the old town. That is Hadrian's Gate. And this was built to honor the Roman Emperor Hadrian when he arrived here in Antalya in 130 AD. So this is the only original entrance that is still standing to this day. Extremely preserved, isn't it?
Yeah, you can see the details up there.
Yeah, at the top.
And even inside the arches.
The columns you can tell are restored. But I think the rest is pretty much original. Got the original floors as well. Yeah, imagine getting around in these towns back then when the floors were all like this.
Yeah, not very comfortable to walk.
No, well, not even ride around, right? These look like tracks though, don't they? Like some grooves.
For the carriages or something.
Yeah. Yeah, look at it on the inside, still super detailed as Carol said. Especially over there, you can really see the designs. I always like it when historic sites are kind of overgrown, plants growing out of it. Looks really cool. So we've now come to a spot down the coast called Lower Dorden Waterfalls. There's the lower and there's the upper falls that you can visit. We're visiting the lower one and we just got in a taxi, it's meter, and it was about 150 lira and that was for like 25-30 minutes. So the taxi prices are good when they do meter. So this is our first glimpse of the waterfall here. We're at the top of it, so it goes into the sea. Yeah, it's going to be our first waterfall that goes into a sea, I think.
Yeah, I don't think that's something very common.
I've never seen it before.
No.
No.
Great.
Yeah, so this is just the top view. I think we got a better view from that cliff over there. Wow, look at this, guys. So there's a rainbow as well, just to make it even better. Yeah, so this was like the thing we were looking forward to the most, right?
Yeah, because it's something so unique.
Yeah.
Right here, it looks even nicer than in the pictures.
Yeah, it does.
Very, very big.
Especially with the turquoise waters. So we're at the main viewpoint now, and check that out. Definitely the best view. Absolutely stunning waterfall. Going straight into our list of best waterfalls that we've ever seen, and probably will ever see, I guess. And you can do boat tours here. There was some from Antalya, probably from some other places, maybe from over there. And yeah, then you'll get to see the waterfalls from underneath. Probably look even better. So we just got some much needed fresh juices here for 50 each. Cow went for the orange and mine's pomegranate. Mine doesn't taste too good though, it's like really sour. Yours is a lot better, isn't it? Yeah. And I think right now we just need to go to a beach ASAP. Yeah. Finally. Finally. We needed to do that at the beginning of the day. Yeah. And not do anything that we've done. Yeah. Not do anything that we've done so far. So the beach that we've decided to come to is called Cornealty Beach. I think it's like the most popular beach around here. So it's absolutely packed. The parking lot was packed too. So we're just gonna check if there's a place with beach chairs and stuff, sunbeds, because we don't want to sit on the rocks. I think it's a rocky beach. Picnic time today, Cal.
Yeah, everybody's here.
Yeah, everybody's having a picnic. So there was a spot back there that you could stay, but it was super loud music and all the beach beds were crammed together, so didn't really want that either. Don't really want any music, to be honest. Prefer the silence like over here. So we're just seeing if we can get these sunbeds. So it is a stony beach like we said, but not big pebbles. When it's big pebbles, it's not good to walk on. It's like mainly little broken pebbles, so it's kind of soft. So this beach club is called Idyn Beach Club. It's 60 lira per person, and that's with the umbrella here. And we're pretty close to the water as well, so nice spot. As you can see, we're already wet. We didn't even bother filming. We just like ran straight in the water. Cooled down quickly. And the drinks here, for like a soda, it's 19 lira, around $1. So the prices here actually seem really good. So I think it's definitely a local spot. Well, there is Turkish music playing, and I think pretty much everybody here is Turkish. I don't see any foreigners. For example, you can get the tavuk shish. That's just 60 lira, which is a great price to be right on the beach. Yeah, so not bad at all. You can get hamburgers, 70. The alcohol is more expensive though, so like a cocktail here, mojito, 140. Some other ones are 160. And then for a beer, you can get one for 55. Some of the imported ones, 65, 70. So we have been very lazy so far. Probably been here almost 2 hours already and just been doing nothing, just lying down the whole time. It's a very nice beach though. So I think pretty much all along the coast it's always this transparent, because everywhere we've been so far has been nice transparent water. We feel bad for the guys that have to work, right?
Yeah, we were talking like they've been like in the sun for the entire day, and they look very tan because they're working I think every day probably.
Yeah, all day in the sun.
All day, every day. Crazy. Very hard work to do.
So we're heading out of the beach now. I mentioned about Antalya being well developed, so even this beach area is as well. There's loads of restaurants everywhere. Everything seems pretty modern too. I think we're gonna eat in town though, right?
Yeah, but there are many like nice cafes, and there was a place with the bubble waffle that I really liked.
Oh, that you had in what was it, in Cash?
But I think we're gonna eat later on. It's still not time to have dinner yet.
Yeah, we'll probably eat in the old town. So check this out, we were wondering how to get a taxi, and there's this poster with a button. I've heard her ringing the bell before, but
yeah,
not for
sure
a taxi.
If it will work or if we need to call. Maybe we'll wait for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I've never seen that before though. Yeah, so we don't really know what's going on. There's been a few taxis that have stopped here, empty taxis, but then they said we have to wait for the one that we just pressed for here. But we have no idea if that thing's even coming or how long it's gonna take. I don't know. Carol said we should just go on one of these scooters. There's one here, and there's one over there on the post. Let's do it, Carol. 40 minutes on one of these. Problem is, since the sun's going down, pretty much everybody's leaving right now, so yeah, it's gonna be hard to get a taxi. Not many are passing through here either. So it is nighttime now, and we come to this street here that we ate at yesterday, the Umbrella Street. That's not the official name. And I got lamb skewers this time. Usually I get chicken. This was 250 lira. It's more expensive because it's lamb. If it was chicken, it'd be a lot cheaper. What did you get over there?
It's a plate of cold starters, and I also got a soup that's coming, but I think this is a famous thing here in Turkey. I've just tried this one, which is really good. It's like a salad, some vegetables with mayonnaise. I love this, but I don't know the name. It's a bit spicy, but it's a very good spread. And we also like this one.
Hadrian.
Hadrian, the name.
Yeah, which is the mint and yogurt. And what's in this, you know?
No, I'm gonna try it now. I think it's these are grape leaves.
Oh, okay.
And there's something inside, but I haven't tried it yet.
Is that rice?
Maybe. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Weird. And we forgot to mention, so that was 150, and Carol's lentil soup came, so that's 35. So we just came to this store here to get some dessert. I got some ice cream for 85, raspberry and blackberry. And look at the selection they have here. All sorts of different desserts. Really unusual. So it's the next morning now. We're just packing up and getting ready to leave. So the hotel that we stayed in is called Little Prince Hotel, and it's $47 a day. And it's just a little room. It is a brand new place. They've just constructed it. Got a huge TV, biggest TV that we've had so far. And I bought a new GoPro here. I got the GoPro Hero 9 once again. 8,499 lira. So the previous GoPro that I've been using for about a year, which was also a Hero 9, kind of broke. Basically the button to turn it on is jammed. It's like stuck inside and there's no way to really fix it, so I had to get a new one. But at least it lasted a year, and that's of heavy usage, right? I use it multiple times every week, so yeah, not so bad. And then besides that, in the room, just got this little bathroom here. But as I mentioned, everything is brand new here, so yeah, it's a pretty good spot. Includes breakfast too, so that's good. And we really liked Antalya. Since it's a bigger city, you have all the things like malls and stuff, which I was able to buy electronics, but then you also got the beaches, right? And yeah, the waterfall was amazing. And along the coast, the places that we visited previously are not too far. You can visit loads of amazing beaches, so yeah, it just seems like a really cool place here. And the next video is going to be from Pamukkale, the famous Pamukkale. That's going to be the last video from Turkey, and we're about to head there right now. Just renting a car, and then we're going to head inland to Pamukkale. So if you like this video, just drop a like as usual to support us. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, and we'll see you in the next one.